Hey everyone, welcome back to Auto Vehicle Info, your go-to channel for everything automotive, from classic legends to modern marvels. Today, we're diving into something truly special that's got the car world buzzing with excitement, the 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. This isn't just another car, it's the rebirth of an American icon, a muscle car that defined an era and is now back to steal the show in 2026. If you're a fan of raw power, retro-inspired design, and cutting-edge tech, buckle up because we're about to take a deep dive into everything that makes the 2026 Chevelle SS a modern classic. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and let's get started. Let's set the stage first. The Chevrolet Chevelle SS is a name that carries serious weight in the automotive world. Back in the 1960s and 70s, the Chevelle SS, especially the 1970 model with its monstrous 454 V8, was the king of the muscle car scene. It was all about big block power, bold styling, and dominating the streets. Fast forward to today, and Chevrolet has decided to bring this legend back to life for 2026, blending that classic Chevelle DNA with modern performance and technology. Now, before we go any further, I need to clarify something important. As of now, General Motors hasn't officially confirmed the production of a factory-built 2026 Chevelle SS. Much of what's out there is based on rumors, speculation, and some incredible work by third-party companies like Trans Am Worldwide, who've created their own modern Chevelle called the 70 SS. But the buzz around a potential factory-backed Chevelle is too big to ignore, so we're going to explore what a 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS could look like based on the latest reports, renders, and insider hints. Whether it's a GM original or a custom masterpiece, this car is shaping up to be a game-changer. Let's start with the exterior design, because the 2026 Chevelle SS is an absolute stunner. Picture this: a long, sculpted hood that screams muscle car, a wide and aggressive stance, and a fastback silhouette that pays homage to the 1970 Chevelle while feeling sharp and modern. The front fascia is where things get really intense. Think slim, high-tech LED headlights that give the car a predatory stare, paired with a bold grille that's both retro and futuristic. The lines are sleek yet muscular, with sculpted fenders and massive blacked-out wheels wrapped in beefy tires that make it look like it's ready to pounce. Move to the side, and you'll see that classic Coke bottle shape, a nod to the original Chevelle's curves, but refined with aerodynamic touches for the 21st century. Around the back, you've got slim, horizontal LED taillights stretching across the rear, a subtle tribute to the classic design but with a modern twist. A sculpted trunk lip spoiler adds just the right amount of sporty flair, and those dual-chrome exhaust outlets. They're not just for show, they promise a roar that'll wake up the neighborhood. Whether it's parked at a car show or tearing down the highway, the 2026 Chevelle SS looks like it means business. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where the Chevelle SS really flexes its muscles. The original 1970 Chevelle SS 454 was a beast, pumping out up to 450 horsepower from its 7.4-liter V8. For 2026, the rumors suggest Chevrolet, or companies like Trans Am Worldwide, are taking things to a whole new level. The base model could start with a 6.2-liter LT1 V8, delivering around 450 to 500 horsepower, matching the original LS6 output but with modern efficiency and refinement. Want more? There's talk of supercharged options pushing 675 or even 800 horsepower, and for the truly insane, a limited-run twin-turbo LS6X variant could churn out anywhere from 900 to 1,500 horsepower. That's right, 1,500 horsepower. Imagine the kind of quarter-mile times you could pull with that kind of power. But it's not just about gas-guzzling version 8S. Some sources speculate that Chevrolet might offer a hybrid or even a fully electric version of the Chevelle SS to keep up with stricter emissions regulations and appeal to a broader audience. A high-performance EV Chevelle could deliver instant torque and mind-blowing acceleration, potentially rivaling something like the Dodge Charger Daytona EV. Whether it's a traditional V8 or a modern electrified powertrain, the 2026 Chevelle SS is built to dominate. Let's step inside the cabin, because the 2026 Chevelle SS isn't just about raw power, it's also about modern comfort and tech. Slide into those optional Recaro bucket seats with contrast stitching, and you'll feel like you're in a cockpit designed for performance. The flat-bottom steering wheel and aluminum pedals add to the sporty vibe, while subtle Chevelle badging throughout reminds you of the car's heritage. The centerpiece is a massive 13.4-inch touchscreen running GM's latest infotainment system, complete with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, integrated navigation, and a premium Bose surround sound system for those weekend cruises. The fully digital instrument cluster is sharp and customizable, displaying real-time performance data like boost levels, tire pressure, and lap times. It's a blend of retro muscle and modern luxury, with soft touch materials, leather accents, and a fit and finish that feels premium. Unlike the bare-bones interiors of classic muscle cars, this Chevelle is designed to be livable, with decent rear seating and cargo space, especially if Chevy offers a sportback body style alongside the traditional coupe. You could actually use this car to haul groceries or take a road trip without sacrificing that muscle car soul. Now, let's talk performance, because the 2026 Chevelle SS isn't just a pretty face, it's built to deliver on the road and the track. The original 1970 Chevelle SS 454 could hit 0 to 60 mph in about 5.4 seconds and run the quarter mile in the low 13s, which was blistering for its time. The 2026 version, with its modern engineering, is expected to blow those numbers away. A supercharged V8 model could hit 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, while a twin-turbo variant might dip into the low 3s or even high 2s, putting it in supercar territory. The suspension is rumored to be a modern setup with adjustable dampers, offering a firm yet comfortable ride that can soak up bumps for daily driving or tighten up for track days. Big brakes and sticky performance tires ensure you can stop and corner as well as you accelerate. And for those worried about safety, the Chevelle SS is expected to come loaded with advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control, lane departure warning, and automatic emergency braking. It's a muscle car that doesn't just rely on brute force, it's smart, too. What about practicality? Muscle cars of the past weren't exactly known for being easy to live with, but the 2026 Chevelle SS aims to change that. Rumors suggest it'll be offered in both coupe and sportback configurations, with the latter providing more usable rear seating and cargo space. Imagine a Chevelle that can handle a weekend getaway or a trip to the hardware store without feeling like a compromise. The cabin is expected to be well insulated from road and wind noise, making it a comfortable cruiser for long drives. And while fuel efficiency might not be the first thing on your mind with a muscle car, a potential hybrid powertrain could offer decent mileage for a car of this performance level. It's a Chevelle that's as versatile as it is thrilling, blending the best of old-school attitude with new-school usability. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Is this car actually happening? The internet is flooded with renders, teasers, and speculation about the 2026 Chevelle SS, but Chevrolet has yet to make an official announcement. Some of the most exciting versions of the Chevelle we've seen come from Trans Am Worldwide, a Florida-based company that takes 6th-gen Camaros, strips them down, and rebuilds them with carbon fiber bodies styled after the 1970 Chevelle. Their 70 SS model is already in production, offering those insane 450 to 1,500 horsepower options, retro-inspired interiors, and details like painted rally stripes under clear coat. But these are bespoke builds, with prices starting at around $175,000 and climbing to $300,000 for fully loaded models. A factory-backed Chevelle SS from GM would likely be more affordable, with estimates suggesting a starting price around $50,000 to $70,000 for a base V8 model, though high-performance trims could push past $100,000. There's also talk of a limited, dupe edition, sedan version called the Chevelle SS, possibly an electric model rebadged from a Chinese market Baojun sedan, but that feels like a stretch and hasn't been confirmed. So, what's driving all this hype? Part of it is the void left by the Chevrolet Camaro, which ended production in 2024. With the Dodge Challenger also gone and Ford's Mustang being the last traditional muscle car standing, there's a gap in the market for a retro-inspired, V8-powered beast. The Chevelle name carries massive nostalgia, and fans are clamoring for its return. Social media is buzzing with AI-generated renders and videos, some of which look so convincing they've fueled the rumor mill even more. But there's a cautionary note here. A lot of this content is what's called eye slop, clickbait designed to capitalize on nostalgia without much substance. Still, the fact that companies like Trans Am Worldwide are already building modern Chevelles proves there's a real demand, and GM would be wise to take notice. Let's talk customization, because the 2026 Chevelle SS is expected to offer plenty of options to make it your own. From classic colors like cranberry red and fathom blue to modern metallic shades, you'll have a wide palette to choose from. Wheel designs could range from retro-inspired 20-inch alloys to aggressive 22-inch setups. Inside, you might be able to pick between sporty cloth, premium leather, or even Alcantara, with contrast stitching and trim options to match. Want a track-focused setup with a stiffer suspension and lightweight wheels? That's likely on the menu. Prefer a luxurious cruiser with a sunroof and a high-end sound system? Chevy's got you covered. This level of personalization makes the Chevelle SS appealing to everyone from hardcore gearheads to those who just want a stylish daily driver. What about the competition? The 2026 Chevelle SS would go head-to-head with the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, which offers 500 horsepower and a starting price around $60,000. If Dodge brings back the Charger as a gas-powered model, that'd be another rival, though the current Charger Daytona EV is more of a performance benchmark for an electric Chevelle. The Chevelle's blend of retro styling, modern tech, and insane power options could give it an edge, especially for buyers who want that classic muscle car vibe with 21st century refinement. And if GM plays its cards right, the Chevelle could even make a splash in NASCAR, just like its ancestors did. So, when can we expect to see the 2026 Chevelle SS? Insiders hint at a possible reveal in late 2025, with deliveries starting in early 2026. If it's a factory model, expect a big debut at a major auto show like Detroit or Los Angeles. If it's a Trans Am Worldwide build, you can already place orders, though you'll need deep pockets. Either way, the return of the Chevelle name is a love letter to American performance, a car that promises to blend the best of the past with the future. It's bold, it's powerful, and it's got that unmistakable Chevelle attitude. That's it for our deep dive into the 2026 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. What do you think? Would you go for the V8, a hybrid, or maybe even an electric version? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what color you'd pick for this modern muscle car legend. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow car enthusiasts, and subscribe to Auto Vehicle Info for more automotive goodness. We'll keep you posted on any official news about the Chevelle SS, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep the revs high and the rubber on the road.